Yeah, so it's actually a lot sooner than I thought. At the Canada trip, it's coming up actually at the end of this month. We start our first concert, so um, I'm I'm really excited to go back to Newfoundland. I think the last time we were there was maybe, I'd say maybe 5 or 6 years ago now. So it's great to be going back. We're doing 5 concerts around Newfoundland, and we're going over with the fantastic Celtic Storm Band, and of course my daddy as well is doing warm up on the night as well. So we'll be singing all of the songs from the new album that's coming out, and also from the gospel album and from the albums before that. And yeah, I really can't wait to go back and see everyone uh, over in Canada. And yeah. This is actually I think it's the 7th album out now. So I'm looking forward to bringing this one out. It's actually called, it's named after the very first track on the album, and it's called Ireland for the Summer. And I decided to call it Ireland for the Summer because I think it was very appropriate for this year, because I suppose it's being released I suppose at the end of summer. So, and I thought it was nice to name it after that, and because it's the first track on the album as well. But no, I'm really looking forward to letting everyone hear it. It should be great.
Okay.
All out. So there's actually quite a few that people know about on the album, but there's also I'd say probably half of the album that will be a surprise to everyone. And I've also got another self-penned song of mine on the album as well. It's called "Paint Me a Picture of You." Oh. Yeah, so I wrote that song. I'd say probably about 2 years ago now, and it kind of just sat doing nothing, and I kind of forgot about it for a while. But then I let mummy and daddy and my 2 sisters hear it one time, and they really liked it. So I said to myself, well, then I I would go into the studio, and I gave it to the studio engineer Paul, and he liked it as well. So we did kind of like a different arrangement on it, and it's kind of got a sort of contemporary feel to it. So it's nice to include it as well, and the fact that I've written it is really special as well. So I've kind of kept that one a little surprise for everyone. So I hope everyone enjoys it. Yes, well, that song I've only actually learned quite recently, and I found that whenever I sang it out when I was performing live, I found that it always went down well with the crowd. It's a nice upbeat song, and it's a very old song as well by Herman's Hermit back in the 60s, I think it was. I did my own take on it. I kind of made it a little bit more upbeat and I suppose uh, I suppose energetic. So I hope everyone will enjoy my version of it. But no, it's definitely nice to include it as well on the album. If you ever have Forever in Mind, believe it or not, out of all of them, it's well, I've got a few favorites to be honest, but that's one of the favorites. Again, I've kind of kept this one a surprise for everyone because I don't think anyone's heard this song. But it's a beautiful song. I've always been a massive fan of Vince Gill. So I was delighted to be able to record this song. Again, I've been wanting to record it for a good few years now. So it's great to have it on this album, and it's a lovely song, and I hope everyone enjoys it. We've also got it's the very last song on the album. It's another beautiful song by Josh Groban, and I remember I performed it for the first time on my first appearance on the cruise with Gertrude Byrne, and it seemed to go down really well. So it was actually after we came back from the cruise when I went into the studio to record it, and I have to say it's one of my favorites as well. So I'm looking forward to letting everyone hear that, and hopefully I'll be able to bring that out as a single as well. I was probably most excited to release that song on the album because, believe it or not, I've been planning on recording that song on I'd say the last maybe 2 or 3 albums, especially the gospel album as well. But for some reason, it never made it on any of the previous albums. So I thought this album was definitely the right time to bring When Mama Sang out on it, and I'm delighted to also say that it's probably going to be my next single, and there'll be a video coming out for it, probably shortly. Sorry, after the album release. So I can't wait to bring that. I suppose it will be nice to do a song about all the mamas, and it's a really beautiful song, and I can't wait to share it with everyone. Might be okay. I'll do a little verse and a chorus of When Mama Sang, the Angels Stood to Listen.
Okay.
I hope you'll enjoy it. Mama didn't have a special training. She couldn't read the music, just the words. But when she'd stand to sing on Sunday morning, she had the sweetest voice I think I've ever heard. She loved to sing the songs about her Savior. There is a fountain, was her favorite one. And I've seen tears roll down the cheeks of sinners. By the time my mom's song was done, when Mama sang, the angels stopped to listen. You could see the love light shining in her face. When Mama sang, the angels stopped to listen. Now in heaven's quiet